Let me talk to you about business credit cards for high spend months. I want to share with you my strategy. I want to talk to you about the top cards that I really use when it comes to a high spend months. Because see, the thing is, when you run a business, you have some fluctuations in cash flow, and so if you have a high spend months and you don't have a corresponding revenue inflow, cash inflow, you need to really rely on credit cards, right? So here are the top cards I want you to think about. First, you want to think about the Inc. Business Preferred. And this card is great for flexible rewards. So if you're looking for the best high limit business credit card for flexible rewards, think about the Inc. Business Preferred, okay? In other words, this gives you a pretty good rewards. You can earn 3 points. That's pretty good. 3 points, not 2 points, 3 points per dollar on the first $150,000 spent on travel and select business categories every account anniversary year, and 1 point per dollar on all other purchases, okay? And there is a welcome offer that gives you a 90,000 bonus points after spending $8,000 on purchases in the first 3 months from account opening. So $8,000 is pretty easy for a regular business to spend in 3 months, okay? The card actually has $95. So just be aware of that, $95. And the minimum credit line on this credit card is actually 5,000, and so that's pretty good in terms of flexibility. Okay, and so the other business credit card for high spent months is actually the Capital One Spark Cash Plus, and this card actually gives you is actually the best cashback high limits business credit card. Okay, so you can earn 2% cashback on every purchase and 5% cashback on hotels and rental cars booked through Capital One's travel booking site. So you have to really book everything through a Capital One booking site, and you can earn a $2,000 cash bonus after spending 30 grand in purchases in the first 3 months. Plus, you can earn an additional $2,000 bonus for every $500,000 spent in the first year of account opening. Okay, so that's pretty good. And just be aware that this card actually charges you an annual fee of $150. Okay, but this is a charge card though, so this is not a. This card has no preset limit, which means you have to pay in full whatever you charge on the card anyway at the end of the month. If you're looking for the best business credit cards for high spend months, I want you to think about the Business Platinum from American Express. This is a pretty good card to think about, and this card is the best high limit business card for travel perks. Here you have the possibility to earn 5 membership rewards points per dollar on flights and prepaid hotels booked on mxtravel.com, 1.5 points per dollar on purchases at U.S. construction material and hardware suppliers, electronic goods retailers and software, and also cloud system providers and shipping providers, okay, as well as on eligible purchase of $5,000 or more, up to $2 million of these purchases per calendar year. And so this is really good. And another card I want to share with you for a high spend, you have the Capital One Venture X Business. So this is the best high limit business credit card welcome bonus. So you can actually, the welcome offer is 150,000 miles after spending $30,000 in the first 3 months, okay, from account opening. So basically, this card has an annual fee of $395. The rewards, you can earn 10 miles per dollar on hotels and rental cars and 5 miles on flights and vacation rentals booked through Capital One's travel booking sites, and 2 miles per dollar on every purchase, okay? So officially, the Capital One Venture X Business has no preset spending limits, and considering the high spending required for the welcome bonus, anyone approved for the card will likely have a lot of buying power, that's for sure, okay? But before you get too comfortable, remember, the Venture X Business credit card is a pay in full card, okay? This is a charge card. It's kind of similar to the Spark Cash Plus, okay? So you want to self-impose spending limits to ensure that you can pay your balance in full every single month, okay? And the flat rate structure ensures that all your purchases will be rewarding though its miles are best suited for travel redemptions. You will have access to over 15 loyalty programs you can transfer miles to. That's pretty good. And other travel perks include an annual 300 travel credit for bookings through Capital One's travel booking sites. Okay, and you also have airport lounge access. You have up to $120 global entry or TSA pre-check credit and 10,000 anniversary bonus miles. Next, you also have the Inc. Business Premier. Okay, so Inc. Business Premier actually is a pretty good credit card, and so this is the best high limit credit card for large purchases, and you can earn actually 5% cash back on travel purchased through a Chase Travel, 2.5% cash back on purchases of $5,000 or more, and 2% cash back on all other purchases. There is also a welcome offer, so you can earn $1,000 cash back after spending $10,000 on purchases in the first 3 months from account opening. So this is pretty good. And but this card actually, the Inc. Business Premier, charges actually an annual fee of $195. Okay, so this card is ideal for you if you want, let's say, a guaranteed five-figure minimum credit limit if approved, of course. And the card's rewards also excel with unlimited flat rate cashback and an impressive boost on purchases of $5,000 or more. Okay. And so this is also another card that's actually a charge card. In other words, you have to pay in full whatever you charge on the card. Okay. And but Chase does offer a flex for business feature that allows you to pay over time with interest if needed. So you also have the American Express Business Gold. This is another wonderful card. This is the best high limit business card actually for flexible spending amounts. Okay. So, and this is what I love about. Sorry about that. So basically, what I wanted to say here is that this card actually allows you to earn four membership rewards points per dollar on the two eligible categories where your business spends the most every month, up to $150,000 combined purchases per calendar year, then 1 point. You also have 3 points per dollar on flights and prepaid hotels booked on Amex Travel, and 1 point per dollar. Okay, we will earn 1 point per dollar on other purchases. And actually, what I want to say here is that you can earn 100,000 membership rewards points after spending $15,000, okay, on eligible purchases within the first 3 months of card membership. If you're looking for the best business credit cards for high spend months, one thing I love is that I actually love a lot the Sapphire Reserve for Business, okay? And one thing I love about this card is that it's actually the best high limit business credit card for online advertisers. So if you actually advertise on Facebook, on Instagram, on Pinterest, on YouTube, or let's just say Google or Yahoo or Bing, whatever, wherever you, or TikTok for that matter, you will love the Sapphire Reserve for Business. Okay. In terms of rewards, you are able to earn 8 points per dollar on Chase travel purchases. Just make sure that those purchases are happening on the Chase travel portal. Okay. You also have 5 total points per dollar spent on eligible Lyft rides, 4 points per dollar on flights and hotels booked direct, 3 points per dollar on social media and search engine advertising, and 1 point per dollar on all other purchases. Okay, and you have the possibility to earn 200,000 bonus points after spending 30,000 on purchases in the first 6 months from account opening. Okay, now this Sapphire Reserve Business Credit Card actually has a very hefty annual fee, $795. Okay, now given that online advertising is an important strategy for customer acquisition across many industries, the earning opportunities with the Sapphire Reserve for Business could be a game changer. Okay, it's one of the few cards that call out social media and search engine advertising as a bonus category. So combine that with some spectacular travel rewards and redemptions, and you realize this card is not just another pretty face, okay? It's not hard to make up for the annual, it's actually not hard to make up the annual fee on this card if you can use its many credits. The card includes a number centered around travel, including a $300 travel credit, up to $500 credit for the added hotel collection, and also and I want to say that a priority a pass airport lounge membership, okay, as well as credits more focused on business. You have the possibility also to earn up to $400 with Zip Recruiter, $200 with Google Workspace, and $100 with giftcards.com, among others. Next, if you think about the best business credit cards for high spend months, I want you to really think about the Blue Business Plus from American Express. This is a fantastic card that you want to really think about, and this is the best no annual fee, high limit business cards. Okay, for instance, you can earn 2 membership rewards points per dollar on every business purchases up to the first $50,000 spent per year, then 1 point per dollar on all other purchases. What I want to say here is that basically you have to be really careful about making sure you don't get things done in a certain way and don't overspend, by the way. Okay. And the welcome offer is pretty decent too. You can earn a 15,000 membership rewards point after spending $3,000 in eligible purchases in the first 3 months of account opening. And the card actually has no annual fee. So this is really good. So if your business has typically light expenses, but it occasionally needs a high line of credit, you might want to consider this Blue Business Plus credit card from Amex, okay? Since the card has no annual fee and earns 2 membership rewards points per dollar spent on the first $50K per year, it's actually great for your company if you don't expect to exceed its annual rewards cap, okay? And this is kind of cool, and you will be free to buy above your credit limit with expanded buying power. And the intro APR offer can also assist with financing significant transactions. So 0% intro APR on purchases for 12 months from the date of account opening, then a variable rate of 17 to 27%. Next, you have the Valley Visa Secured Business. And this is the best high limit secured card, okay? Basically, the card does not offer a welcome bonus, but you can earn unlimited 1% cashback on purchases. And high limits often coincides with high credit scores. But if your score still needs some work, this is a card that could be great for you. Provided you have the funds available, you can secure a credit limits for a maximum of 25 grand. So this is really good. So despite being a secured card, you will still earn unlimited rewards and receive actually, and that's a good thing, a 0% intro APR for purchases and balance transfers for the first 6 billing cycles from account opening, followed by the 15 to 26% variable APR, and balance transfers must be made within 30 days from account opening to qualify, and a balance transfer fee of 4% or $5, whichever is greater, applies. So this is kind of cool, and you won't always find those 2 features on secure cards. So those are the top 9 cards that I want you to really think about when it comes to high spend months. Okay, let me give you a few requirements to keep in mind as you look for the best business credit cards for high spend months. So since it's actually risky for banks to extend significant credit to businesses, you will need to demonstrate actually a few things to qualify for the highest credit limits possible. So good credit, okay, anything above 700 is actually good. You want to have also a track record of on-time payments. Think about reliable business revenue or assets, low debt obligations, okay, and also the length of established time operating within your industry. Because basically what you want to do is you want to really show the credit card provider that you have the expertise and the cash flow potential to actually repay whatever you charge on the card in the first place. So if you are well qualified, getting a high limit business card is actually as straightforward as providing up-to-date figures on your application. On the other hand, if you think you are lacking in any of those categories, you might want to postpone your application while you improve your financial profile. Okay. And also, what you want to do is you can contact your card issuer to ask for a credit limit increase. Okay. And issuers might be willing to extend more credit to you if they have an existing relationship with you. Okay. One thing you need to understand is that if you want to choose a high limit business credit card, you have to really contact the bank or credit union directly because most issuers won't publish maximum credit limits. Okay, this is just a competitive strategy, and you want to monitor your credit utilization rate. So even if you have a high limit business card, you want to keep your credit utilization rate under 30% to demonstrate you're not overextended, and you want to make it count. If you plan on maximizing your credit limit, choose a card with benefits like generous welcome bonuses, lengthy 0% introductory APR periods, and strong rewards. Now, of course, if for any reason you are not able to get business credit cards for high spends a month, like high limits business credit cards, you have the possibility to get things done, let's say elsewhere or in another way. Okay, think about multiple cards. If a single business card doesn't provide a high enough credit limit, you might consider using 2 or 3 cards with smaller limits to expand your buying power throughout the month. Think also about a business line of credit. Okay, you can get this from a bank, an online lender, or a credit union. You can also think about merchant cash advances. Those are from MCA providers. Those are usually alternative lenders. Think about invoice financing. Think about accounts receivable factoring. Okay. You can also think about getting a business loan, a small business loan. That could be a possibility too. Okay. It's all about funding, by the way. Okay. And also, you can think about VC funding. So, venture capital funding. So, if you're a startup or a business with a potential for rapid growth, you could consider venture capital. And this is a process whereby investors provide funds in exchange for equity in the company. Okay, or you can try self-funding. If you have personal funds and you can use them for the business. You can use that, but I wouldn't actually recommend that you do that. But I'm just wanted to say that this is a possibility. Okay, so if you get a high limit credit card, you can actually do a lot of things, right? You can build business credit. You can pay down any existing debt. You can actually also apply after a period of consistent revenue, especially if you are actually on a growth pattern, on a growth trajectory. Okay, and it's important to understand that when we speak about high limits on business credit cards, we're speaking about anything above 5,000. Usually it's in the 4 to 5 digits, okay, or even 6 digits. I mean, it is totally possible to get a credit card with $100,000, okay, as long as you're able to manage your cash flow positively and pay and repay whatever you charge on the card. You can actually be approved for 50 grand or even more. So, in conclusion, today's conversation, I spoke to you about the best credit cards for high spend months. Thank you so much. So, the top cards include the Inc. Business Preferred, the Capital One Spark Cash Plus, the Business Platinum from American Express, the Capital One Venture X Business, the Inc. Business Premier, the American Express Business Gold, the Sapphire Reserve for Business, the Blue Business Plus from American Express, and the Valley Visa Secured Business. Thank you so much. God bless you. I will see you next time. Until then, remember, stay marvelous.